Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob. It's so great for you to be here today as we kick off our very first Let's Play on the channel. It's going to be a Hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Shining Pearl. This is something that I've always wanted to do, and I couldn't think of a more appropriate first Let's Play than this. I have not tried a Hardcore Nuzlocke before on camera. I have tried it a few times off camera, and I think the furthest I ever got was past the 3rd gym. So hopefully we can do a little bit better than that and make it all the way to the champion. If you don't know what a Hardcore Nuzlocke is, it is a self-imposed set of rules, and I will put them up on the screen for you right about now. And for future videos, I will put them in the description of each episode, so if you need a refresher, it will be there for you. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into our first part. As we get into the introductory screen here, I think that I already have a theme in mind. I know what starter I'm going to pick. I just hope our first few encounters go quite well. I probably won't read a lot of the text verbatim, just because the game's been out for a while. This is a remake of a game that's been out for, a long time, so there will be some parts though that I highlight, as this game is one that I've played through many times. It's very special to me. I actually really enjoy 4th gen a lot, and these remakes had a certain spot of nostalgia, let's just say. So let's go ahead and rename, or rather name, our character just after myself. Not feeling particularly creative at the moment. Yes. And we'll go with one of my classics, Mech Scrub. Alright, the time has come. Your grand adventure is about to unfold. Yes, indeed it is, and I'm looking forward to it. As we leap into the world of Pokemon. So I have been a fan of this franchise ever since I was probably 7, 8 years old. I was fully engrossed in it when it hit our shores in the late 90s, and I have been a huge fan ever since. I grew up with the franchise, and it's one of, if not my favorite IP of all time. And the main series games have been very special to me throughout the years. I've played all of them, with the exception of Scarlet and Violet. No, well, there were reasons for it, but I won't really get into it now. I just didn't care for the games very much. Alright, so we start here. I'm going to go ahead and put the game on set, which is required. Ooh, hold on just a moment. Let's do that. So let's go ahead and put the text the text speed on fast. And let's go ahead and... yeah, that seems fine. Autosave, we'll turn that off. Everything seems good. Yeah. Alright. I did have like half of the first, well actually I had 2 or 3 parts recorded, but unfortunately in my very first part I had some sort of issue with the frame rate towards about 15 minutes into the recording, and consequently ended up just throwing out the entire run because I mean I had about 20 minutes of footage that I couldn't use. And what really is unfortunate about that whole situation... wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, okay. What really is unfortunate about that situation is that I had a Piplup that was modest, which is really unfortunate, but it is what it is. Hopefully we'll get another decent nature on our starter. Alright, McScrub, what do you want? Oh yeah, you have to pretend like you're going somewhere, then realize you forgot something. Yep. As far as rivals go, I do think your 4th generation rival is probably the best one you've had since 1st gen, if we're being honest. $10 million fine. Yeah, I don't know about that. So as with every installment in these games, the first, I don't know, half hour is kind of slow, but once we get into it, it'll pick up pace fairly quickly, I think. Alright, so as we make our way to the lake, I'll go ahead and fill you guys in on the theme I'm going with. So I went to Reddit just to get some ideas as to what most people, decided to do, and it seems the consensus was you pick some sort of franchise or maybe a novel or something that you're passionate about, that you enjoy, and just name your Pokemon after those characters. So for me, I thought of, for whatever reason, I've been rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is one of my favorite cartoons, so we will be naming our characters, or rather our Pokemon, after those characters. As Rowan and Dawn leave that briefcase, we will go and make our pick. No problem, no problem. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? So, as the briefcase magically opens up and actually has Pokemon in it, which I wonder what we would do if it didn't. Alright, let's see. Let's go with Chimchar. I hate to do it because it makes, I don't know, I would say it makes the game ridiculously easy. Well, do I want to do Chimchar? I mean, I was going into this, I thought for sure I would pick Chimchar, but now I'm having second thoughts. But Infernape is just so strong. Alright, we'll go for a Chimchar. This is my first Hardcore Nuzlocke. It's going to be difficult. I might as well pick one of the very few fire types that are in this region, so we'll go for it. Alright, so we'll just start going for the scratch here. As it growls me, which is kind of annoying. Maybe we'll get a critical hit. Tackle, that's fine. I'm not worried about tackle. So as I've said, I've tried this a few times. I've made it past the third gym, and I had a good run going, but I ended up losing that save file for one reason or another. But I do remember distinctly losing my starter in that run. So hopefully I can keep our starter with us longer than that, or at least maybe since it's Infernape, hopefully throughout the entire game. Alright, so let's see, what was that all about? Well, we did kind of use their Pokemon. What I love about this opening sequence is that the professor analyzes that you have like this inseparable bond with a Pokemon you've used for like 5 minutes. It's like he peers into your soul and realizes that you two are compatible, which seems a bit ridiculous, but alright, Chimchar, Piplup, yes. So he's just like, I see. This is the way. I could have done Mandalorian, I guess, but no, I think Avatar's better. So the game takes us home. We recount what happened to us to our mother, and then I think she gives us the running shoes at this point in the game. I'm just gonna kind of skip through the dialogue. I'm sure he will too. So now that we have our pair of running shoes, we can actually run around, as the name implies. Always thought that was weird, but at least you don't have to hold down the button to run this time. You can just run around. Alright, let's see. So these encounters don't quite count yet because I don't have a way to catch anything. So I'm free to just... I'll just run away though for time's sake. Oh my goodness. It's probably better to fight off these encounters just for the experience, but with the global XP share, I don't really feel the need to do that as much as I did in previous titles. Any grinding that I have to do throughout the series, I'll do that off camera for the most part. Goodness gracious, I don't know if I've ever had that many encounters on this one spot, or this one route. So we get our free potion from this employee of the Pokemart. Actually, real quick, let's check on our Chimchar's nature. We have modest. Not ideal, but not terrible. But certainly not ideal. But we can probably take advantage of that. Maybe learn Nasty Plot, Flamethrower. I don't know if Vacuum Wave is an egg move or not, but maybe we can get that as well, and then maybe Grass Knot or something. He's not so scary. You know, he's not, is he? Alright, so now we have just a bit more dialogue to go through, and then we'll be almost where we can catch our first few encounters. So this is where Rowan asked us to go on our epic journey. We've done this many times before. Yes, I would. And since he's a fire type, I'm going to be extremely original and just name him Zuko after the firebender from the series. Yes, I am. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I like how she threatens you there. Yes, you do study Pokemon. We are aware. Yes, I will. Okay. Alright. Kind of a long-winded conversation. Alright, let's just skip it. Skip it. I have totally lost interest. Anything interesting? Nope. Well, I guess that's kind of interesting. You went to the canton. Alright, so now Dawn has to show us around. Which as many fans of the series have long advocated for. I think there should be like some kind of skip to this, some kind of tutorial, off and on, toggle of some sort. But, it is what it is. Yes, I do need to let my family know, and by family, I mean my mother. Alright, so she goes to the next route to wait on us. We go back to tell our mother we're going to be on this grand adventure. Going to avoid the grass for now. And let's go in here. Tell our mother we're going to be on our way now, and also get our hats. Oh, and the guidebook. I forgot about that. So this is my little mixed scrub. And we get a parcel which has the town map in it, of course. So let's go ahead and run that to our rival. Alright, looking pretty good. Now off you go. Alright. Here we go. Still can't catch anything, so we will head up to Dawn on the next route and get our first few Pokeballs. I'll just run away from this. Modest nature. It's not the worst in the world. Certainly could be worse, but not great to have a minus attack nature on an Infernape. However, it is a mixed attacker, so we can take advantage of that. At least it's not like a minus attack plus defense nature or something like that. So again, I wish I could skip this, but unfortunately you cannot. Just sit back and wait for this to get within 2 HP, and then what's interesting to me is that they had Wally demonstrate how to catch Pokemon in Gen 3, and I don't remember if they had the same thing in Gen 1 or 2. I want to say they did. I can't remember though. But they for sure had it in Gen 3 because Wally caught the infamous Ralts, which could be shiny. Alright, so yep, it's very neat. Can I just have some Pokeballs, please? Alright, excellent. Alright, so let's continue. Let's see what our Route 201 encounter is first, and then we will come back to Route 202 as we make our way to Jubilife City. So, let's see. It's a Bidoof. Unfortunate. But I guess we will have, or rather we would have run into one eventually anyway. Not going to waste time trying to weaken it. I'm just going to throw a Pokeball at it. Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, thank goodness. One of the worst, most useless Pokemon I can think of from Gens 1 through 4. However, back in the day, everybody used it as their designated HM user, so I guess it was something. Okay, so we'll just name this thing Appa, because it kind of reminds me of Appa. I mean, I don't know why, but alright. What nature are you? A timid Appa. I guess that is kind of fitting, isn't it? Alright, well, that's obviously not good at all, but I don't intend on having them on the team very long anyway. So if we're really lucky, we'll get like an Adamant Shinx or something. Let's go ahead and just... Alright, so Bidoof. We can just ignore this and move on to the next, or rather to a different encounter, since we have Species Clause. I think that's what the rule is, or rather the clause, maybe. I know you can't, or maybe it's Duplicate Clause. I don't remember. Okay, so Starly. Adamant Starly, please. Come on. Come on. Alright. Very, very nice. So Zuko learning Ember, that's obviously good. Starly's been added to the Pokedex, very nice. I will just name him Aang, since obviously typing, airbending makes sense. Aang the Starly. Let's see what we have. Bashful. Neutral nature. Okay. That's fine. I have this weird, like, OCD where I have to have them kind of stack in such a way. Just ignore that. Ignore my weirdness. Alright. First battle. I happen to be a trainer. Our eyes met, so we must battle. That'll come up later as well. People who must do something. Alright, so he's gonna send out his Starly. I think I'll just keep Chimchar, or excuse me, Zuko, as my lead for quite some time. Put that modest nature to use. Oh, that's quick attack, oh my gosh. Just Ember for the knockout. Appa, Aang, and Zuko all getting experience there. Too strong. Too strong. So if you only had one Pokemon, then that means your Nuzlocke run is officially over. What is now? Watch this be the Shinx. Oh wow, it's Kricketot. I forgot about this thing. I think they can only come out at night and maybe early morning. I think it's just at night though. I'm gonna heal up the team. I don't think there's much that is offered here in the first town. Although it's probably advantageous just to talk to everybody real quick, just to see. Oh, that's right, there's the PC tutorial. It's probably more or less just tutorials and whatnot. Lucky you, yep. Pretty lucky, I must say. Pokemon grow steadily stronger from battling against other Pokemon. At first, you should heal your Pokemon regularly. Yes, I'm aware. Okay, nothing all that important in there. Just hoping I could get like a berry or something. Ah, unfortunate. Let's talk to this older gentleman. My son and grandchild help Rowan with his studies. How many people does he need for his studies? Okay, well, I mean, I guess there's not much else here. Oh, I forgot about this whole beach. Oh, there's something. An antidote, okay. Alright, not too bad. We'll go in the mart real quick. Let's see. Anything in here? No. Are you gonna give me anything? Sure. Let's buy, I already have 10 potions. I probably don't need any more than that. Okay. Nope. Alright, let's continue on. our journey to Jubilife City. We have, I think, a few more encounters on this route, but nothing we can't handle with the current team. I think Aang and Zuko are up to the task. I'm not so confident about Appa, though. Last Natalie with her Bidoof. The Bidoofus. And we will just Ember, as per usual. Doesn't have the water typing just yet, so that's still an effective idea. Tackle kind of hurts, but not too bad. We'll Ember again. And Prince Zuko is absolutely dominating at the moment. So, Ember once, or rather probably a couple more times, just one more it looks like. Maybe the modest nature will come in handy more so than I anticipate. It's not the end-all be-all by any means, but it certainly does help to have a good nature. Nope. Can't really win with a team like that, unfortunately. I'll go ahead and just... Yeah, it's probably fine. There's, what, one more battle, I think? Let's have a Pokemon battle. Let's do it, youngster Logan. A Shinx. Does this thing have Intimidate? It does. Excuse me. Fortunately for you, or unfortunately for you, I'm modest with Ember. Nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So that is just a lot of experience for my team. Once Aang learns Wing Attack, I'll probably put him to the front of the team for a little while. Well, there's Quick Attack. I'm like, wow. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, and I very well could be, I don't think Generation 3 had the night cycle like Gen 2 did. And Gen 4 kind of brought it back. But I could be mistaken about that. But I don't remember it being in Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, McScurb is at the Pokemon Trainer Academy. Let's see, let's go in here, heal up the team, and then we'll go take on the Academy real quick. And then we can go get some more encounters as well. But let's quickly talk to people in the Pokemart. Just to make sure I don't get something good or something useful. Okay, alright, nothing to see here. Alright. Pokemon are smart enough to use items they're holding, but they won't know what to do with human-made items like potions and antidotes. That's odd. Alright, McScrub, here is your parcel. Yes, here you are. And we get the town map. See you around. Alright, buddy. See you later. Now, this is actually going to be kind of a challenge, I think. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to fight these two trainers just yet. I'm going to end it here for part 1, and when we continue in part 2, we will explore the rest of Jubilife City and make our way to the first gym, which is going to be in Orberg City, where we will take on Rourke. So I hope you enjoyed the first part. I'm very excited about this Let's Play. I've always wanted to do a Nuzlocke, and I can't wait to get into it and see what challenges lay before us. But until that time, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.